Hey guys, Mobile Geezer back with the 3-year-old Nokia 9 Pureview. A subscriber asked me to check it out, update it, which I've done. It's updated now to March of this year. I think it may not get any more. And he asked me to test it out and see what I thought of it today as he's considering buying it. So I did a little video in the car, a little video in the park, took some pictures. So let's see what I think of it and what I would recommend.
Let's do this!
Hey guys, Mobile Geezer here, and I'm out here today with the Nokia 9 Pureview from, well, 3 years ago. It was released in February of 2019, and a subscriber who's considering buying it, has asked me to do the updates, which I've done. I've got it up to the most current update, which is March of this year. That may be the last update that it's going to get. He asked me to do the updates and check it out and see how things have changed, and to kind of let him know I'm going to recommend against him getting the Nokia 9 Pureview, because it was promised to get the updates year by year for Android 11 and Android 12, because this is still on Android 10. And it turns out back in December, HMD finally admitted that it will not be getting updated to Android 11. They're saying there's some conflicting issues with the programming, and most sites don't buy into that. But in any case, it's not going to get off Android 10, even though it's been brought up to the security patch of March 2022. So, but since I did promise him I would check it out, figured I'd pull it out, see if the video's better than it used to be, which I haven't had it out for over a year. We'll see what the pictures are like. I'm going to take it out to the park and take some pictures. Right now we're on the front-facing camera, 1080p, 30 frames per second. After this I'll do 1080p HDR on the front camera too. It'll do the same on the back. So I'll do a little bit of that in the park, take some pictures. It'll also shoot 4K front and back at 30 frames per second, and 4K HDR front and back. So I'll be doing some of that too. When we come back, I'll use the front camera again for 4K. So still on the front camera, except now we're at full HD HDR. I don't know how much difference that's going to make, but when I get it on the computer, we'll see if there's a difference, and you guys let me know what you think of it at regular 1080p 30 frames per second, or at full HD with HDR. So still on my way to the park. Just wanted to use the front camera to show you both settings, and coming back I'll show you both settings in 4K. So here we are on the rear camera, shooting at 1080p, 30 frames per second. We'll walk through this tunnel, go into the park a little bit, and then we'll try it at FHD HDR. Once we get out of this tunnel, I'll try a little zooming in and see how that looks. Let's do a little zooming here. 2 times, 3 times. There's 5 times zoom. So zoom back out. And we'll head on into the park a little bit more. Okay, now we're shooting at full HD HDR on the rear camera. So that's what that looks like. Try a little zooming in there. There's 5 times zoom. Not bad. Zoom back out. And now we'll try a little 4K. So here's the difference in 4K. So let's take it for a little walk, see how the stabilization is. Everything looks pretty good as near as I can tell. So I'm going to try 4K HDR. So here's shooting in 4K HDR. Try a little zooming in once more. Here's 5 times zoom. Doesn't distort very much as near as I can tell looking at the screens. So now we're going to take a few pictures, and that'll be that. So we're back on the front camera, 4K. So I just wanted to give you an example of that. And now we're going to try front camera 4K HDR. So here's the front camera, 4K HDR. We'll see how much of a difference it is later when I get them on the computer, but you guys let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about how it sounds, how everything looks. So we've taken a few pictures, shot some video, and we've used this old phone, and it still seems to be pretty good. But as I said before, I'm going to recommend to my subscriber against getting it, because I don't think it's going to get any more updates. It may be that the security update from March of this year is the last one we're going to get, and it's certainly not going to get off of Android 10 at all. So, as always, comments are welcome. Thanks for watching. Oh, and by the way, we all do better if we love each other.